Hey everyone, welcome back to the crazy train. Dear. There's a lot of funny things on this. It's trains got bigger, as for those eagle eyes amongst you might can see, and there is some funny stuff on here. I'm really looking forward to showing you all the bits. So I'm going to show you the train. Going to run through sort of bits and pieces that I've used, and then I'm going to give you some details of Jeff at Jumble Lane Printing. He does 3D stuff. If you want to email him, he might be able to sort you, if there's something that you want, he might be able to print it out for you, and you got to send him a picture or drawing and stuff. He'll probably be able to sort you out. Obviously, I'll give a link into his shop, but I'll do that in the second part of the video. And in the last part of the video, I'll give it a run so I can do a short basically. So stay tuned, because I'm really excited about this actually. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, because a lot of you have told me that, and that's absolutely fine. Got no problems with it. I think it's a bit of a Marmite train. You're either going to love it or you're going to absolutely hate it. I have put a lot of effort into this. I've tried to keep it, I know it looks a little bit crude, I've tried to keep it as cheap as possible. So I think we'll just get straight into it, folks. So the Loco itself is a Class 290 old Loco DB. You'll have to excuse the lack of fingers and all that for those that don't know me, so you're not shocked. But we got and I'm glad I put a females on here, because I'm just going to turn this is plate that was made up. Asked Jeff to make up a plate with spikes, and sent him a picture basically, and yeah, it's done me proud. It's really good. So zombie lady has been impaled by a spike. You can see some blood dripping down the back there. These two are for that wagon. I've got a seat there. I've got to finish painting these up. So yeah, got some chain all rusted, all that painted, all everything's done by myself. It's all, like I said, just trying to save costs on this. So yeah, just doing it as cheap as possible. And if you folks have got any other ideas that I could add to this, because it's looking a little bit sort of bland down the back end of the Loco. So that's the plate on the front. Let me just excuse me and all the rest of it. Most of you know my situation. So we'll give you the side view. Like I said, I'm just going to run through everything. The Loco itself, I think I got this Loco for about £47 quite a while ago. This Loco 290 here, and I didn't do anything with it really, but now it's got a purpose. So as you see, I've painted it all up and all the rest of it. We've got a couple of guys, because the year is 2056 and there's no health and safety. So they're okay sitting on the side of the wagon there. You can see he's pointing to something or other, maybe a zombie horde, I don't know. So yeah, just bear in mind, 2056, that's when we're all going to get zombied or zomvid. It's a bit like COVID, but it's a zombie version. But yeah, I'm just messing about. Excuse me, a bit of a dry throat. So hopefully you can pick that up on the camera. Let me just try and turn it again. Can you see that? Yeah. This bit of graffiti looks a little bit like Hagrid from Harry Potter. And we got here Hope written there, and these were all done by that famous Polish artist named Banksy. Bit like the a copy of Banksy, but because he's Polish, his name's Banksy. And we got here some corrugated sheeting, just put over the window again, all painted up, and everything else all done by myself. I've had massive amounts of fun with this, and this will be the last time I actually show you the whole train itself. Next time you see it, hopefully it'll be on a layout. Right, on this one here, not too much has changed. Obviously light still flashing. It was all done by, it was literally like £2. It's that older Hornby wagon, and then cut out the plastic card and added all the bits and pieces, painted, weathered, all that sort of stuff. So we'll just move this one out of the way, and then we'll bring this one in. So it's not on the track properly, it's fine. So you've seen all that before, the 28mm and everything else. Might have to adjust some of this. Let me just move the camera a second. It's going to tip over, isn't it? There we go. I'm trying to be as professional as possible, which is not working very well. And let me just move this out of the way a bit. So yeah, we got a 28mm. I work in searchlight because the zombies don't like the light. Just on here, and I wish I'd asked Jeff actually to make a couple of speakers, loudspeakers, because zombies don't like, and this is only apparently, don't take my word for it, but zombies don't like Taylor Swift music. So I was going to put a couple of loudspeakers, and they would have Taylor Swift blaring out, which puts the zombies in a lot of pain apparently, but it's only apparently. So hopefully, I'm going to try and really not doing a good job of this, am I, folks? There we go. So just here we have got a container full of some kind of acid which burns them zombies, you know, burns the skin, so it incapacitates them. And we've added some figures. This one here is with the acid shooting gun. His name's Lambo, a bit like Rambo, but obviously his name's been changed, so there's no chance of being a copycat. So yeah, Lambo. And then we've got here, this one at the front. His name is Darth Raider. It's a little bit like Darth Vader, but you know, again, copyrights and all the rest of it. So yeah, Darth Raider. And here we've got Duke Sly Talker. That's Duke Sly Talker. Excuse me, I have a bit of a croaky throat today. So yeah, Duke Sly Talker, Darth Raider, and Lambo. So 3 characters just added here. We've got a chain added around there, and this is all electrified. So if any zombies happen to grab the chain, they're gonna get a nasty little shock. And then we've got our onboard facilities. Squire Mark's toilet. And a guy there, he's probably got the worst job in the world. And stood right by the carsy. So you don't want to be too close to that, I guess. I'm sure there's a bit of a pong coming from there. I'm just going to move this along again. Just make sure you're in view. We've got another character. I think he's actually just fallen over. It's kind of, this is again a whoopsie from Jumble Lane Printing from Jeff, which I've cut down as a bit of a cage. Obviously I haven't given this good guy a name, but yeah, he's in the protected by the cage, so he's not going to get bitten, because that's how the virus gets spread. And again, we got plates on either side of this wagon. These were this wagon cost me, this one was, I think, yeah, about £3 or £4. I'm not sure. It was broken and everything else, and obviously repaired it and that. This wagon cost me £2. So the old tanker, obviously trying to get resources and everything else. And then we put some more spike plates on either side, where they'd painted it all that, some corrugated sheeting and everything. Yeah, looks very, as Dragon Junction Lord Allen says, looks a bit sort of Mad Maxy type thing, which, yeah, I think it does. Yeah, and again, I'm moving this one in. There's not much changed on there. I said it was a wet wipe and cut up and shredded up, and it's, like I said, I'm just literally trying to spend as little on this project as possible. And when I come to do the actual apocalyptic scene, you know, again, I should just be using stuff that, yeah, just keeping it as cheap as possible, because obviously I want to, you know, my investment is obviously in my main layout, and this is just literally just a bit of fun, you know. But yeah, it's been a massive effort. So what I will do is I'm just going to put you on pause a second. So just before we run this apocalyptic train, it's looking very grand. So Jeff from Jumble Lane Printing, going to give you his address. I cheekily asked him for if he had any bits that was, you know, either broken or, you know, misprinted and all the rest of it, which he kindly sent me a whole box of stuff. It's just a few kind of the items that he did send me. Obviously these he printed out, you know, sort of brand new for me, and they worked, as you can see on the train, they worked out absolutely perfect. But he sent me a number of bits, which is really, it's another kicker there, but yeah, a lot of the stuff is basically misprinted or got bits broken off on it, and a whole big box of stuff. So talking like I've got some marbles in the mouth today. So this is his details. So you can put in www.scenic3d.co.uk, and that's all his details. And you can email him if there's something that you want or need. That's jeff@jumblelaneprinting.co.uk. I'll cross out his number because I don't think you need to actually ring him, but yeah, that's all the details. I'll just hold it there for a few seconds, just so you can get a pen and write it all down. But yeah, if there's anything that you need, or, you know, you can go and look on the Scenic 3D website. You know, he's got lots of stuff in the shop there that you can peruse and maybe purchase. So it is obviously a paid promotion, because this stuff was sent to me for nothing. And I said I'm just trying to keep it as cheap as possible, but lots of sort of whoopsie stuff that that you just basically, you know, misprinted and can't sell. So he's kindly sent me them. So I was really, you know, can't thank you enough, Jeff. They're absolutely perfect. It's brilliant. It's you know, and I shall use probably 90% of this stuff in the future. So as I promised, I'm just going to give you literally one last look at the zombie, well, not the zombie, the apocalyptic train running. Hopefully I can give you a good view. how it stands at the moment. I think so far, roughly, including that Loco that I've brought. I think it's roughly cost me 47, tenner for the zombies. I think about 70-80 quid thereabouts, roughly ish. But I say obviously including the locomotive. So just give you another. Oh, it's just disconnected. Just bear with me a second. So I apologise if it's been a little bit longer than sort of recent videos just lately, but so I just wanted to bring you up to speed. Oh, we just had a derailment. It's sorted that. Just come off there. One of the wheels just come off the rails. So yeah, let me know what you think. So I put massive effort in it. And I just try to keep it literally the costs as cheap as possible, really. So I'm just going to give one last It's the first time he's done that. Typical. Hopefully it won't do it this time. Look, we got stuck on this platform. Just bear with me a second. So yeah, I think, gosh, I'm breaking everything. So I think I'll leave it there. I bubbled on too much. Next time you'll see this will be hopefully on a layout. It's all looking rather groovy. Had massive fun making this, absolute tons. So I really enjoyed it, little last look. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. Like I said, if you can share it here, there and everywhere, that'd be great. Just be nice to just have some views on it. Thanks very much. Thanks for watching. See you all. Bye now.